either we will all learn how to make pudding or we will all learn how not to make pudding. It'll be one of the two. The thing about boiling water is that you can't actually make it ahead of time. You have to make it at the time because otherwise it cools down and it's not boiling anymore. So I don't know if you guys knew that. I bought this dress because I've got a new job now, so I need to dress somewhat presentable, and all of my dresses stopped at about here and I couldn't wear any of them. So I had to buy a new dress. This one goes all the way. It goes all the way.
Somebody's got to go back and
so I
get a
can do
shitload
anything
of
in this dress. Literally anything. I could horseback ride if I wanted to. Okay. So I need plain flour. Do you guys all know what flour is? Or is that... Tell me if I'm going too fast. 50 grams butter. But I'm not rich, so I'm using margarine. All of these freaking bake sites, they try and scam you. They try and scam you with that high fat, high expense butter. But you don't need that, you can use margarine. It won't taste as good, which I guess is why they suggest butter, but really you can just do whatever you want. No one gives a damn. They're not gonna arrest you. I'll show you what brown sugar looks like. That's the brown sugar. Do you want me to show you the ingredients in it? It's literally just sugar. This is the bane of my existence. I don't know whether I should use a knife because I'm not really safe with knives, but I can't use a spoon because it's not sharp enough. So I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Not even use the opposite end of the spoon. Chris, how have I never thought of that in my entire life? Because this is the perfect sharpness. It's not sharp enough to kill me, but it's sharp enough to punch you through this cheap aluminium foil they use in this freaking Nestle can that's not as good as that Cadbury. A lot of people try to sell you all these fancy little details, but the main thing is that self-raising flour raises by itself. But plain flour, you need extra ingredients. So don't let those cooking companies take advantage of you guys. Baking powder. That's the baking powder. There's not really much I can say about that. It's not complicated, unlike plain flour. Half a cup of milk. Now, okay. So this is the risky one. So I don't really know how old this milk is because I got it straight from the dairy. Like, I got it straight from the cow's teat. And so it doesn't have the correct label on here. Like, this says 31st of July, and that's definitely not right. So I don't know if this is expired or not. But I will know once I finish making the pudding and I taste it. And either it will taste like fresh cow teat juice or it will taste like rancid cow teat juice. And either way, it's probably just gonna taste like milk. I mean, it's not that much milk. It's like half a cup of milk. Okay, maybe I was lying. Maybe I do have butter. Oh man, guys, look at this. This is a hunk of butter and a half. Let me check the date on that, baby. Oh, it looks so gross. It's so like, it has like white powder on the outside, but I don't really know what it is. What the hell is the best before on this? It's got so much stuff on it. Like, I don't even know what it is. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck, best. What? It says 2016. That's definitely not true because I bought this like a month ago. 1 egg. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I have the same problem with the eggs that I have with the milk. The eggs are straight from the chook's arse, I guess. And I'm not sure if they're fresh either. But, okay. I did buy new eggs too. And I'm not sure if I should use the new eggs or I should use the fresh eggs, which would be nicer, but I also don't know if they're actually fresh. So, I don't know. Oh man, look at that butter. Look how much that is. Do you think I need salted butter or regular butter? This is so much fucking butter. I'm gonna use this one. I know that most of my tips right now have probably been quite basic, like, you know, plain flour, self-raising flour, don't use expired goods. But actually, you like, so expired milk isn't actually bad for you, it just tastes bad. So you won't actually get sick, like you won't get food poisoning from expired milk, it just tastes disgusting. Butter is too much for what it is. It costs too much for what it is. Look, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I ain't spending an extra $1 per cubic meter to get slightly more flavor when I can just use this freaking Australian canola oil. I know I'm not sponsored by Pro Chef. I'm just a lazy son of a bitch. And I'm willing to advertise for that. Okay. I think that's good. Man, after I use this canola cooking oil spray, I feel like I can do anything. This recipe needs at least 3 separate bowls. And I'm not shitting you. 3 separate bowls it asks for. Jesus fucking Christ. Do they think I'm made of money? Do they think I'm made of money to buy these 3 bowls that they're after? Like, yes, I have 3 bowls, but it's only because I've had to. I didn't want to wash my bowl. I didn't want to have to wash another bowl before I started cooking. So again, it's my laziness. It's not my vast amounts of money. It's my laziness that makes me have 3 bowls. I also can make pie. What kind of pies do you make, Astro? Do you make the crust yourself? What's this motion? That's not a crust motion. That's a breaststroke motion. Okay. Blondie is stalling by reading chat. Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to have to do the hard labor of whisking. What? Look, whisks are too old to be used now. Not everyone. A lot of people have electricity, so just assume that I have electricity and tell me to use a beater. Alright, shall we just put it in? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's just pretend that my stream isn't recorded. But if you guys like the cooking stream, then I'll cook it a little bit more. I mean, I do get something out of it. I get either a very good meal or some memories. Usually I get the memories. It's been almost an hour and the pudding's not even in the oven yet. I haven't even started on... We're up to step 4 of 10. So let's go. 100. It smells fine. It doesn't smell sour. I don't know. Don't tell my boyfriend that I did this, but let me just... Yeah, it's off. No, just kidding. It's good. It's fine. It tastes good. Okay, so milk, butter. I feel like I definitely need to start, like, I gotta stop shaking this while I think about what I'm trying to say. I need to melt some of this butter because it ain't going straight in that milk and then being whisked. I ain't putting in any extra effort than I need to. Do you know what that is? This is what I like to call a butter knife. One of its main uses is to cut butter, and that is what I'm planning on using it for today. I definitely should have done that. Why didn't the instructions say that? They gotta treat me like I'm a literal infant. I'm an idiot, and they need to treat me like one. I expect to be treated like an idiot. My dad used to read me The Magic Pudding when I was a kid. Did you guys ever read that? It was about a pudding that came to life, and I don't know why it was a story, but I loved it so much. It was kind of scary, like the pudding was mean. He was an evil man, an evil pudding. Plain flour, not self-raising flour. You don't want it to raise itself before you can. Otherwise it will grow up feeling like you don't need it. Caster sugar and white sugar are not the same thing. And anyone who tells you they are is a liar or trying to sell you something, which is probably white sugar. Do you think it's possible to, like, if you do the right number of strokes or like just the right combination, you could unmix food? Like you could unmix it so they're all separate again? Technically I feel like you should be able to, but I don't know, maybe it's just a wishful thinking kind of thing. Alright. Oh, this is just a river of shit. Literally. Chris, look at this. It is. It's a turd. It's just a big fat turd. And 15. Come on, baby. Oh, 316. I could probably drink it, but it is boiling water, so I'm probably not going to do that. Okay, so I know that I'm technically the unofficial sponsor of... Ah, fuck! Sorry, I accidentally boiled myself. Cole's stuff is just so good, like, because they make it for the average person, and I'm the average person. I don't want something fancy. I don't want something that's gonna, you know, last me for the rest of my life. I want something that's gonna pour water that I can eat my chicken noodles out of, and that's all I need. And I want to be able to put it in the microwave and hold it with a handle. Like, it's so simple, but it's so elegant. It's an elegant solution for the average man. Well, I feel like an old-timey bar person who's like washing the stool and there's someone sitting over there and it's like, oh, rough day, love. And then she's like, oh, yeah, man, I just really need a drink. And I'm like, oh, well, you came to the right place. And then we'd fall in love. Oh, I just hit my knee. Oh, it's fine. Is this cool or is this kind of cringe? I feel like I'm like that teacher, you know, that one who tries to be cool and they get on the desk and they're like, so, how are you feeling today, guys? That's how I feel at the moment. That dress is actually uggo. Literally every time that I think I'm getting a compliment from you, it just turns out to be you telling me how terrible I am again. Which is fair, but fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And now it's been fool me like 50 times and it's still shame on me. I keep getting the shame. I don't want to have shame anymore. I got Habbo Hotel when I was too young for it. I wasn't prepared for the things that I was going to see on that game. I'm kind of like a god, I guess. Like, not to bring too much importance to myself, but I'm basically God. So there was this guy, these three brothers, and they really wanted to be in the Guinness World Book of Records. And one of them, he was like, man, I have really, really long arms. Like, I could 100% be in the Guinness World Record book for this. So he sent his application to the Guinness World Book of Records and he got it. He got the copy in the mail, he opened it up, went to that page and he was like, oh my God, I've got the longest arms in the world. And then his brother was like, you know, I've got really long legs. I think that I could win this too. So he submits his application for his long legs. And the next year he receives the Guinness World Book of Records, looks in it, looks for longest legs, and he's in there. And he's like, oh my God, I'm in the Book of Records. And then their brother's like, man, I have a really small penis. Like, I could 100% win this. So he puts in his form. He's like, it's kind of embarrassing, but he's like, you know what, for the Guinness Book of World Records, I'll do it. So he sends it off, he gets the book back, he opens it up, he gets to the page for the smallest penis, and he's like, who the fuck is Valky? So yeah, you gotta substitute the final name for wherever it is you like to make fun of. It works better if they're a guy, because they're probably insecure about their small penis, so you hit on some nerves too. Whereas women don't really care. Okay, feed me. Oh. Let me have one more bite to make sure. Wait, this is my fourth one. Guys, fuck you. Stop. We'll get you to eat everything, even the bowl itself. No! I can't eat the bowl. My doctor said I'm not allowed to eat bowls anymore. Okay, I'm getting past the food sweat stage. I'm making it. 24. I'm gonna cry. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I hate chocolate so much. Okay, I've had 45. I've had 45 feed me's, and I know that you sick bitches aren't ready yet for this to be over, so I'm gonna go back to my chocolate pudding. Guys, I don't know. I think I'm gonna choke. Not like literally choke on this, I'm gonna choke like the Jamaican bobsled team choked in Cool Runnings. Feels like I've been doing this for my entire life. Like, was there ever a time that I didn't eat pudding? Have I ever had a different meal? 58. Oh god. 59. I'm almost there, guys, but I kind of want to die. 59. Okay. Stretch. Oh, fuck you. Oh. 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 I've got my final bite. And this is a big one, guys. It's a big one. It's 64. My name is Blondie64, and now I've had 64 pieces of pudding. Why couldn't my name have been Blondie10? Oh. But I've literally just eaten half a tray of pudding. I've eaten half a tray of pudding. You guys made me do this. But I hate it. Remember when I had my first bite and I was like, oh man, this is so nice. I can't wait to have more of this. And then by the end, I just wanted to die. It's because of you. It's because of all of you. I don't know what to do with my life now. I feel like that's as good as I'm gonna get. I'm never gonna eat more pudding. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And now every time I eat less pudding, I feel like less of a woman. I think I've hit my peak, guys. I think this is my peak.